Yo, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Y'all know what it is, whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke or get out, gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead, black is black. Get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. That bell button to get notifications. New episodes is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Coming up, we're talking about the Harden Westbrook trade. I'm telling you, that pick and roll going to be deadly. Kawhi contract, other free agent news, and the best duo in the league, y'all. Like always, we're bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
We're recording this at 3:28, Monday, July 15. In the afternoon, it's like 91 degrees. This air still ain't working. It's all good, though. Shout out to the homies. I got to come purge a little bit, chill out on that couch, fall asleep or something, man. It's all good, y'all. But let's get right into it. Is this the best summer ever or what? Even though I'm not able to enjoy the summer like that, I enjoy the summer, though, because of my commitments to bettering myself. I read a great book, The Revolt of the Black Athlete, 50th Anniversary Edition by Harry Edwards, detailing the 1968 Olympic protest by John Carlo and Tommy Smith. It was a great book. I mean, when you read the book, you're like, yeah. And then maybe it's one of the books that, you know what I'm saying? I'm always proud to be black. I wouldn't want to be nothing else, no other nationality or race or anything. And that reading that book made me really, really just another one of them instances where like, yeah, I'm happy I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Our people are resilient. You know what I'm saying? And from the book, I would never say we were slaves. You know what I mean? We were black captives. That's what Harry Edwards said in the book. So black people, don't say our slave ancestors. Hell no, black captive ancestors. That's what we was. We were black captives, y'all. Let's get into it, man. Y'all know I always got some extra shit to say. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, I got something, too, for when I say something slick. Last week, hold up. Let me just stop. Last week I did some stuff. We'll talk about it at the end. Now, you know what? I'll talk about it at the end. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Name of this track is Obama. Jay on the production. Let's go. All right. Like I said, this is the best summer ever. like a kid. Houston traded CP3 to OKC for Westbrook. Thunder also received 2 protected first-round picks in 024 and 026, protected for numbers 1 through 4 and 026, and 2 pick swaps in 021 and 025. Harden and Westbrook reunite. Okay, beginning of both of their careers, they played for 3 or 4 years in OKC. They made it to a finals and lost to the Heat. Was the discourse between CP3 and Harden the outlying factor for the trade? Absolutely. I mean, they could have been a favorite. Remember, 2 years ago, they took Golden State to 7 games. CP3 was hurt. He came back, tried to make it. They should have won that series. This year, KD gets hurt. Then not only do they lose game 5, then they go to the crib with no KD and lose game 6. So they really had it. But we got to look at it at the age. Westbrook, 30. Harden, 30. CP3 is 34. So if it was a beef, it might have been a beef. But remember, CP3 didn't want to be in the Clippers anymore because he was his usage rate was so high. So he wanted to go somewhere where another guard can take over the ball handling production. Now you see, they didn't play him a lot. They started him a lot, but they kind of played staggered minutes until it was crunch time. It had to be some extra shit going on. I'm sure it'll come out in the wash later on. But, listen, the PG move, Paul George move, the catalyst to rebuild for Oklahoma City when he asked out of the trade, when Kawhi called him and said, man, come on to the crib. The problem is all these cats from California, Kawhi from California, PG from California, Harden from California, Westbrook from California. You know what I mean? All within that hour of LA type of deal. So yes, when he said I wanted to leave, OKC was able to push that button. Listen, Oklahoma City has amassed 8 first-round picks this offseason since draft night and could have had and could have 15 first-round picks with swap rights in 4 different seasons between 020 and 026. Geesh, or damn. But the teams you traded with going to be picking in the bottom of the first round. But you can always flip those to somebody else who need that. So Sam Presti did a hell of a job. But we got to look at, you got Durant, you got Harden, you got Paul George, you got Westbrook, you got Oladipo, you got Ibaka. Like, shit. 2 of them champions, fam, since they left your joint, you know? So you got to look at Presti. Like, man, you got to look at that. Is that something to look? Is that something that Oklahoma City need to take advantage of? Was the first coach they had, was he good enough? Is the coach they have now, Billy Donovan, is he good enough for what Oklahoma City trying to do? It's a small market team, one major sport in there. People don't want to pay that luxury tax unless we are competing for the chip. So I can see how that happened. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to call that, you know, I can't say they went for the dub or took the L. I think they did a combination of both. I can't say they did because they went for the dub by signing all them cats and giving Russ maxes and gets trading for Paul George and doing all that. And so they went for the dub, and then they got to take the L now. Like, dog don't want to be here. He don't want to be here. Let me move. Let me try to help. You know what I'm saying? Russ is going to be all right. So we giving that. Sam Presti gets the OG special, like my boy B said last week on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We get the OG special.
No big homie. No, what he like, we going to call his the
OG special. You know what I'm saying? That's my little bot. He said, with everything I like, we're going to call it the OG special. So it is what it is. So how will Harden and Westbrook mesh? I believe very good. Put them in the pick and roll. Just think about the pick and roll. You got Harden with the ball in the pick and roll, high on the trade ball line, and now Westbrook is setting that pick. So if you double Harden, Westbrook is free. Westbrook can make the good pass. Westbrook can still attack the rim. He's still a high flyer right now, right? We don't want him shooting the J. We want him shooting the J. So we're not. So the pick and roll, if you go up under the pick and roll, that means Harden can go to the hole. You go up under, Harden going to shoot that trade ball. If you go on top of the pick and roll, Harden skating right by you. You got Gordon, you got Capella, you got, man, Tucker. Come on, man. And you got Harden. Come on, you got Westbrook. That's going to be hard to defend. Flip it. If you got Harden setting the pick with Westbrook with the ball, if you go up under the pick, Harden, Westbrook, I'm rocking with Westbrook trying to go for that 2-step, 2-dribble pull-up. He going to have to work on that. He got to work on that the whole summer. He's a professional athlete. He's 30 years old. I'm sure he could work on that all day this summer. And then if you go up under the pick, he's just going to attack that foot and he going to the basket. He taking you to the rack. If you go on top of the pick, that means Harden, man, going to have to help kick that shit out to Harden. That pick and roll with Westbrook and Harden is going to be money. I mean, usually they want the pick and roll, the pick and pop is going to be money with them two, man. That's all I got to say. As basketball coach, I would love that. But they both are high in usage rate. That's the only thing, and Russ can't shoot. So, D'Antoni's on the clock. He has to change up the offense. Pick and roll, a lot of motion. Harden got to move. Westbrook got to move. We got to make sure they move, man. All that Golden State Warrior type shit, running them off of multiple things and seeing what happens. So he has to change the offense for D'Antoni. The reported CP3 will not be in the Thunder uniform very long. They're looking to trade him. Miami, who was a favorite for the Westbrook, was interested not so much in CP3. Right. I've already tried the trade machine for CP3 coming to the Bucks. The Bucks can't get him until December due to Bledsoe signing. We had to give up Bledsoe and so many other pieces to match CP3 contract. If only we had Brogdon. Then we could have got CP3. We could have packaged Brogdon and something else for CP3 contract. Hell, we could have gone after Westbrook as well if we had Brogdon. So the mill, man, we lost out on that. You put Westbrook or CP3 with Giannis and Middleton and Lopez, and man, we good. All right, so basically the Rockets are uniting two former MVPs. I believe it's a good look for Houston. The West is loaded. Houston should have been one of the favorites. So now nobody was really talking about them now. So now you got the Clippers, the Lakers, Utah got all the love. But who, like I said, who can defend that backcourt? And they still got Gordon. No, they didn't give up nobody. Remember they was talking about giving up Gordon and all them for Jimmy Butler and all that? Absolutely not. Bottom line, CP3 had 3 years left on his contract, $124 million. That's 1 year less than Brodie. Brodie has 4 years, 171 million left with a player option in last year for 47 million, which he will take. My thing is, I get his shit 2 years. If it don't, they'll be moving Westbrook. Westbrook will have his number retired and the statue outside of the arena, no doubt, in OKC. This is shaking up the league. We'll talk about the best duos in the league right now. It's definitely got to be one of them. You heard me? So let's jump into some Kawhi news. Now, when it came to Kawhi and everything that went on with him, you know, the Toronto Raptors had a chance to get him to stay. He just needed that other star. But the Siakam and Van Vliet for Paul George, did Toronto drop the ball? Absolutely not. Not to me. We can't do no present versus future. It was the present versus the future versus the salary, nigga. Like you gotta understand. The present was Kawhi. Everything they did was for a move. We fired Case, we moved the roles, when we get Kawhi, we win a chip. That's it. Anything else that happened after that shit, it don't matter. Keep what we got. We ain't doing nothing else. The future. Siakam and Van Vliet could be a deadly combination. They could be a deadly duo in the league. They're young. Just let them ride out. Right? And then the salary. We're not finna play two max cats like that up in Toronto. I don't think we're gonna do that. So that's just something to think about. But, you know, everybody thinking, oh, Kawhi finna max out. You're gonna max out. No, remember, Kawhi don't need to max out right now. Kawhi signed to 3 year, 1 year with a player option with the Clippers. So really it's a 2-year deal. He will be a free agent in 2021. What this does puts pressure on LA Clippers to do the right thing right now. It was a smart move by Kawhi. Y'all have to make sure y'all keep us stacked. We can win these couple chips. I'll sign long term. If not, I'm gone. In 2021, Kawhi would be in the league for 10 years and would command that super max, right? Listen, if he would have stayed in San Antonio, it was 47.5 more million he could have got, right? For the over 10 years. In 6 years, if he would have stayed in Toronto, 44 million. So Kawhi done walked away from damn near 80 million though. You know what I mean? He gave up the 50 max in San Antonio when they traded him to Toronto. He gave up the 30 million when Toronto when he signed with the Clippers. So it is what it is. So Kawhi know what he's doing. He gonna make that money up in endorsements. Let's talk about other NBA news. KD made sure Brooklyn got more than a straight up swap with him and for D'Lo, right? It was reported KD and had Golden State add a first round pick to the deal. That's power right there. Y'all not just trading me straight up for D'Lo, even though the contracts match. No, throw a first round pick or don't accept it. Like, that's power, yo. He's a little mad, but he made sure that they got a first round pick. It's gonna be a late pick because of Golden State, but still, that's what KD did, yo. So, no more moratorium, right? Let's look at it. Marcus Morris changed his mind and didn't sign a 2-year, $20 million deal with the Spurs. Instead, signed a 1-year, $15 million deal with the Knicks. The problem is the Spurs traded people, signed DeMar Carroll, and tried to do some other things. That's the only problem with that, what transpired. So, you know, of course, you got people like that wasn't cool. That shouldn't have happened. So, you know, he should have kept his word and all that. And y'all know I got some words for that. And we're going to say that's some sucker shit, right? Go for the dub or take the L. He has the right to change his mind. He went for the dub. If I take a position right now, right, but another one comes up before I sign the paperwork, I should be able to do that. Right? If a company wants to sign me, Coach Nelson, we need you, Mr. Donald, we want you to come, we want you to do this, do that, okay. But in the other place, like, yo, we got you, man, we want to give you this amount of money, you got totality, you got, I'm going with the better deal for me, not the better deal for you. So, because I didn't sign that paperwork. I was almost there, but I didn't sign yet. Yes, my word should mean something, but it's my life, and we're not talking about a life or death situation for the other party. It's basketball. When teams want to get done with the players, they don't say, let the player know what they're trying to do. They just cut them. You know what I mean? Look what they did out in Golden State. Iguodala said something because one of the owners, I believe, is a homosexual or whatever. And he was talking about Mark Jackson and politics. As soon as he got off his interview circuit for his book, he was gone. Look what they did to Sean Livingston. They bought him out fully. The rest of his contract wasn't guaranteed. He gone. Look what just happened to J.R. Smith. He ain't played no NBA games since November. Chilled to the crib. He had a partial guaranteed contract. He had $14.5 million contract this upcoming season coming up. He only had like 3.3 million guaranteed. He bumped it to 4.5 guaranteed. They gonna stretch provision his ass. So that's what I'm saying. So we ain't got no saying nothing. So when you can't have a say, make your stay, yo. Moving on. As we're talking about all this movement and request and going on and all that stuff, is it good for the league? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I think being in control of your own destiny is key in any career. Also, this summer was amazing with 40% of the NBA that were eligible free agents. It balanced out the league. A number of duos, as a matter of fact. You know what I mean? Like, so let's look at this. A number of duos will make for exciting rivalries and more balance in the league. So if I have my best duos in the league, and if I rank these cats, my best duo in the league, I'm going with Bron and AD, followed by Kawhi and PG. Right? If all health, we talking about health and all that, I got Kyrie and KD. And I got Giannis and Middleton. I got Embiid and Simmons. I got Harden and Westbrook. I got Steph and Clay. I got Lillard and McCollum. And I got Jokic and Murray. And I think up under that, I'm putting, who was I talking about earlier? I might put Van Vliet and Siakam after that. I think I'm putting Van Vliet and Siakam. I'm putting that in the list right now. Yeah, you got to give them boys respect. They handled that. They champions. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Van Vliet and Siakam. Let me put it in the list right now. And we're gonna talk about these duos, see how they perform out the season. But I'm taking LeBron and AD. You got it. LeBron healthy, AD and the Cousins. He lost that weight, man. But we talking about duos now. LeBron and AD, pick and roll situations. Think about it. Just to put everything in the pick and roll. Kawhi and PG, pick and roll situation. Think about what you got to do about that. Kyrie and KD, pick and roll situations. Giannis in the middle, the pick and roll. Embiid and Simmons, Harden and Westbrook, Steph and Clay, Lillard and McCollum, Jokic and Murray, Van Vliet and Siakam. Both of them are threats out of the pick and roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pick and roll, pick and pop, pick and flare, all that shit. Either one of these people with the ball. Right? All of them. Jokic and Murray, Embiid and Simmons. Embiid put he making some good passes. So, but I'm going LeBron and AD, Kawhi and PG, Kyrie and KD, Giannis and Middleton, Embiid and Simmons, Harden and Westbrook, Steph and Clay, Lillard and McCollum, Jokic and Murray, and Van Vliet and Siakam, y'all. That's what we doing. So that was it, y'all. I just had to touch bases with y'all, touch bases with the home team. Coming up this week on Confidence in the Clutch, we got the Love Affair discussions for Kings Only, the all-male show, male topics. Me and three brothers get down. B Monty, Swaggo, and King Tuck. We sit down and make sure we get to what we need to get to and talk about what we need to talk about. And it was pretty good. I know I just dropped a Queen of the South Reverberation podcast, episode 19 in the series. What else coming up? I think that's it. Got to do some love affair discussion. I got a love affair discussion, talk about religion a little bit coming up. So it's all good, y'all. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Have a safe and healthy night. Have a rest of your productive day, y'all. Check on your family members. It's hot in the mill, man. Yeah, y'all, be careful out there, man. These fools is doing all types of crazy shit, man. If you ain't concealing carry, man, I care about y'all. Self-preservation is for real, man. Go get you a gun, man. Go get you a gun, man. I don't want to lose nobody to nobody else foolish shit, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Love. Three, two, one. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.